mark of 54%. Then our premiumization strategy, I think it is in line with the growing aspirations of our customers, and penetration in fiscal 25 reached 24% plus for automatics, 53% plus for sunroofs, 14% plus for ADAS, and 22% plus for connected cars. In fact, we are also one of the very few OEMs to have all powertrains like petrol, diesel, CNG, electrics, and we have already announced that we will be introducing hybrids in the future. In fiscal 25, we executed 20 plus strategic product interventions to enhance customer value and keep our portfolio fresh and aspirational, reflecting our commitment to innovation, accessibility, and evolving market needs. Also, we are getting good support from our subsidiary HMIE in developing India-centric features like dashcam, communication in 10 plus regional languages and 2 global languages on infotainment as well as cluster, 170 plus embedded VR commands in English, ADAS features suiting Indian conditions, and of course dual CNG in Exter and Nios, and more. Then there was a question on our heavy reliance on Creta and how do we maintain our leadership in the SUV space. So it is indeed a matter of pride that Hyundai Creta has completed 10 successful years of leadership in mid-size SUV segment since its launch in 2015, a powerful testament to the unwavering trust and confidence our customers place in the brand. In fact, Creta ranks number 1 amongst all models in the industry from January to July this year. Having said so, HMIL has a very balanced portfolio with presence across hatchback, sedan and SUVs, with a special focus on SUVs with models in every sub-segment. In fact, apart from Creta, 5 more of HMIL's brands, Venue, Exter, Nios, i20 and Aura, feature in the top 30 brands sold in the industry in fiscal 25 and contribute to more than 61% of our sales. So you can see that we are not one model dependent. In order to further strengthen our portfolio, we will be launching 26 products, including upgrades, by the end of financial year 2030. GST reform, we all know that in the Independence Day speech, Honorable PM announced that the government is coming up with the next generation of GST reforms, which will give a new boost to the Indian economy. We all know this will be a very positive step for the Indian economy. However, before making any comment on the effect on car penetration, etc., I think we will like to wait for the complete details. We hope you appreciate our stand on this. Then on the EV strategy, I think there were a few questions on the EV strategy. So HMIL has a very positive outlook on growing EV adoption in India, and we are headed towards electrification with a holistic approach by building a strong EV ecosystem. And backed by HMC's global EV leadership, we are planning to bring in advanced technology that delivers better real-world range, faster charging, and highly efficient battery systems. In January 25, we introduced Creta Electric, our first mass EV, which has received encouraging response from the customers, leveraging the trusted legacy of brand Creta. And India's EV infrastructure has scaled up quickly in the past few years, thanks to government focus and multiple incentives to expedite EV adoption. Our strategy is to invest in both product and infrastructure so as to ensure that we are not just participating in the transition, but leading it. In fact, we have already deployed close to 80 DC fast chargers and plan to set up 600 plus in the next 6 to 7 years, alongside smart home charging up to 11 kilowatt and the My Hyundai charging management system for seamless charging, payments, in-car payment solutions, after-sales support and more. Additionally, we have localized battery pack assembly in Chennai and tied up for cell localization with local Indian partner in the near future. And of course, as informed earlier, we will launch 6 EVs, including upgrades, by financial year 30. Then there was a question on our strategy on network expansion, especially in the rural areas. So HMIL has a robust dealer network with more than 1,419 touch points. 47% of them are in rural areas. And there are 1,606 workshops, 626 Hyundai Promise used car outlets across 1,056 cities. So we will continue to expand aggressively and reach closer to our customers with the state-of-the-art infrastructure, and of course provide unparalleled customer experience to our discerning customers. We all understand rural India is growing at a very fast pace, so we are targeting untapped rural markets through strategic dealership expansions, and we will capitalize on this growth. Our rural penetration is growing continuously, and in fact, in this year till July, 22.7% penetration. And we have benefited from higher yields and incomes, government support for agriculture, increased infrastructure spending, with SUVs dominating the market, contributing nearly 67% to our sales in rural areas. Going forward, we are planning to increase our rural penetration through expansion of network, enhancing on-ground engagement activities, niche segment expansions, and improving service accessibility through mobile service vans and service-equipped rural outlets. Then there was a question on investing in training and reskilling, especially on the EVs. So HMIL is proactively investing in training and reskilling its workforce with the increasing EV adoption in India and launch of more EVs. On the sales front, recognizing that EV customers are more aware and evolved, HMIL has adopted a holistic approach to train and reskill dealer sales manpower. We have exclusive certified manpower for EVs, training on technology, product and infrastructure, customer engagement, skill set training, ensuring our dealer teams can confidently guide customers in this new mobility era, and of course, regular skill assessment and refresher programs. On the service front, we are actively upskilling our dealer manpower to handle EV repair through structured training programs, like training through our own 8 regional training centers by our own trainers, ensuring standardized knowledge transfer. All our training centers are equipped with necessary tools and equipments for imparting trainings like battery module replacement and more. A structured EV training program has been curated for both technicians and service advisors that covers all aspects of EV technology, including diagnosis and resolution of issues. Specialized training has also been designed that are conducted on eGMP platform technology and aluminum panel repair to deepen our understanding on new age EV systems. Our goal is to ensure that every HMIL dealership staff is fully trained to deliver a world-class ownership experience to every HMIL customer. Thank you, and I hope I have answered all your questions to sales and marketing, and over to the moderator. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Mr. Wangdu Hoor to take on the questions related to dividend, financials, investments, etc. Over to you, sir.
Question is regarding margin trajectory in near to mid-term. Margins are key priority for HMI, and we consistently strive to deliver industry-leading margin. During finance year 25, despite many headwinds, we are able to deliver strong EBITDA of nearly 13%, supported by optimized operation, disciplined cost management, and relentless focus on value creation. For the finance year 26 as well, our aspiration is to maintain healthy double-digit EBITDA margin. With the commencement of a Pune plant from third quarter of finance year 26, additional depreciation amid low capacity utilization in the initial period may weigh on near-term profitability. However, with our continued focus on optimized operation, localization, and cost optimization efforts, we remain confident of securing healthy margin going forward. Next is investment in financial year 25 and plan for financial year 26. In line with our long-term growth strategy, we have made a capital investment around 5,000 crore in financial year 25. In financial year 26, we are planning an investment of around 7,000 crores. These investments are around capacity addition, products, technological upgrades, and process improvements aimed at strengthening operational efficiency and supporting future scalability. Next is a dividend payout in the future. For the financial year 25, board has recommended a dividend payout of 30% on the profit. We will also come out with appropriate dividend payout guidance in due course of time, with a focus on balanced capital allocated between growth and shareholder returns. Thank you, and I hope I have answered all the questions over the moderator.
Thank you, sir. The next set of questions are related to status of new plant, supply chain disruption, and ESG. I request Mr. Gopal Krishnan CS to provide the response.
Thank you. Now the question is on capacity expansion and the Pune plant operations. The production capacity at our Chennai plant is 824,000 units. With the commencement of operations at Pune plant, we'll be adding 250,000 units capacity, which will be added in two phases. Phase 1 with 170,000 units and phase 2 with 80,000 units. We shall be commencing vehicle production at our Pune plant in Q3 of financial year 2026. We have already commenced operations of engine production at Pune plant in June 25. Now the next question was on supply chain disruptions. Supply chain resilience is a key priority for us. To effectively manage supply chain, we have adopted a multi-pronged approach. This includes diversified sourcing with a broad supplier base across geographies, a strong localization push by increasing local content, and strategic inventory planning for high-risk components. Despite global headwinds, these strategic measures have enabled us to ensure seamless production. And the next question was ESG strategy. Aligned with Hyundai's global vision of progress for humanity, our ESG agenda is embedded across every function. We are fully committed to achieve carbon neutrality by 2045 by offering zero-emission vehicles. Our renewable energy adoption has reached 94% till June 2025, positioning us to achieve RE100 by the end of calendar year 2025 through dedicated solar and wind energy arrangements. On the social front, we remain deeply committed to empowering the communities around us and nurturing a future-ready workforce, thereby fostering inclusive and sustainable growth. We have been recognized as top employer for 2 years. We have taken multiple initiatives to drive social impact like Samat, women empowerment, economic upliftment, community development, and regeneration of water bodies, fostering inclusive and sustainable growth. We have a strong corporate governance framework backed by renowned independent board members with expertise in their respective areas. Thank you so much, and I hope I have answered all the questions. Over to the moderator.
Thank you, sir. I think the management team has answered most of the questions raised by the shareholders. If any question is left unanswered, I request shareholders to write to us. The email ID is available in the AGM notice. Over to our chairperson.
Dear shareholders, we have received an unprecedented response from the shareholders for registration as a speaker. Due to time constraints, we could allow a limited number of speakers at this AGM. However, should you have any questions or suggestions, you are most welcome to write to us. We will be happy to look at them and answer in due course. With this, I would like to thank all the shareholders for attending the AGM. As mentioned earlier, the e-voting facility will remain open to the shareholders for the next 30 minutes. The shareholders who have not yet voted are requested to cast their votes. On behalf of the board, Mr. Pradeep Chugh, the company secretary and the compliance officer, is authorized to receive the scrutinizer's report and announce the voting result in compliance with the statutory provisions. The resolution outlined in the notice shall be deemed to be passed today, subject to receiving the requisite number of votes. The voting result, along with the scrutinizer's consolidated report, would be declared and hosted on the company's website and the website of NSDL within 2 working days, and shall also be filed with the stock exchanges. Subject to voting, I declare the proceedings of the AGM as concluded. Once again, I thank you all for participating in the AGM and pray for your safety and good health. Thank you so much.
Dear members, e-voting has now begun. All members participating in the AGM and who have not cast their vote yet are requested to cast their vote in the remaining period of 30 minutes, post which e-voting will close and AGM will be concluded. Thank you.